us. Because God has given us a health message. I wish. But what happened? Are we together, friends? Are you hearing what I'm saying? In the midst of a health crisis, a church that has a health message did not have a solution. And I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about us. Are we together? We failed. We failed the world. People are dying of heart disease. We are failing them. People are dying of diabetes. We are failing them. People are dying of strokes. We are failing them. People are dying of HIV. We are failing them. Because there's crisis. You know, there's a crisis in education. There's a crisis in education. People are educated. They have high degrees. They are sitting on them in their houses. They can't get jobs because the only thing that their degrees are worth is getting jobs. If you can't find someone to employ you, even though you've spent 16 years at school, you can't just think of a way to feed yourself. That's how ineffective our education is. Now, I'm not telling people not to go to school. Go to school. But if I remember correctly, God gave us an education system where we are supposed to educate the mind, the hand, and the heart. Where Ellen White said, if we had a choice between giving people a practical education and a book education, if we are in a crossroads where we have to choose between the two, we should choose to give people practical skills. Because with practical skills, they can feed themselves. But with all the book education we have an unemployment rate of 39%. More than 60% young people are unemployed. How much worth is that education? We have a solution sitting in our bookshelves and in our ABCs. We are still discussing it. Because there's always a debate about Ellen White. Are we together, friends? Daniel was not afraid to speak the truth to power when he needed to. Even when God gave him messages of judgment, Daniel did not say, this one is too harsh, I can't say it. Daniel said it. We see it in chapter 4 with Nebuchadnezzar when he had the writing, when he had the dream of the tree. We see it in chapter 5 with Belshazzar when he had the writing on the wall. Okay, let me summarize my point. Here's how Daniel witnessed. Daniel had a winsome character, that's number one. Daniel, number two, was excellent in his work. All together? Yes. That won him the favor of people. And then thirdly, Daniel was in tune with the providence of God. And when it was time to strike, he strike. Now the question is, how effective was Daniel's witnessing? From chapter 1, especially from chapter 2, Daniel is witnessing slowly but surely to Nebuchadnezzar. By the time you get to chapter 4, Nebuchadnezzar is writing a decree telling people all over his kingdom about the true God of Babylon. So Daniel hit the head hit the entire kingdom. That's how effective, by God's grace, his witnessing was. Are we together, friends? Now let me share a testimony.